Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this unseen video for the Elimination Chamber. We've got so much to go through. Let's get straight into it. This is actually an older message, but I still wanted to include it because it made me laugh. This is from the press event. You can see Logan comes out and he sends a tweet out saying, "What's wrong, Randy Orton?" Because you can see Randy is not looking best pleased. And Randy responded saying, "You'll find out tomorrow, Jake. Hashtag Prime. Hashtag ball sweat. Hashtag in a bottle." So I thought that was so good. I just thought that was really funny. So that was Randy. So Trent, thank you for that. Harry, shout out to you. Obviously finding out the news that Rhea Nia main evented Elimination Chamber, the first women's main event of a pay-per-view premium live event since WrestleMania 37. Yeah, we got this as well. So Punch Drunk Doofus, shout out to you. Just tagging me in this. This is from Roger Cook. And I don't really know what this is. The premiere of Western Australia, right? And so this was like a letter to The Rock. I think they were like, Western Australia would love to smell what The Rock is cooking. So the premiere of Western Australia sort of sent this weird message out to The Rock, saying that we're really excited having WWE here. We would love to smell what The Rock is cooking. I don't really know why he did that, but it was interesting. It didn't work. The Rock still didn't show, but it was he did something. This guy did something, so good for him. Then we got this. This is the moment that Indi found out and Candice found out that they were going to be in that tag title match, that opportunity. This is Adam Pearce right here coming in and letting them know that they've got a match. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is legit or if this is... yeah, I don't know if this is legit or if this is just for, like, camera. But this is the moment that they find out that they are going to be having a match. She did get left hanging a little bit there for a while, didn't she? I was just looking at that. She's like... And she keeps it there, doesn't she? So, yeah, I don't know. I thought you might like to see that. That was doing the rounds. It's official. That was from 23 hours ago. So, Jordan, shout out to you. Come on, man. Come on. Should we play it? I think we have to.
Well, I'm here in Austria. Where's everybody at? I don't see nobody. I've been to the hotels. The arena's empty. Should I just go back home? Hey, good mate. Back to the airport.
The airport. Go back to the airport. So that is R-Truth in Austria rather than Australia, which is why we didn't get to see R-Truth. So absolutely brilliant. Ben Bailey, shout out to you. So look at this. So WWE putting this out. There was a little interview with Drew. He said, "If I lose at Elimination Chamber, my entire career is about as useless as CM Punk's return to WWE." Right? And look, he then tweeted this picture out as well. So he is still like really going in on CM Punk. That is going to be one hell of a feud when we actually get it. Jordan, shout out to you. So Roman Reigns merchandise sold out in minutes despite not even appearing in Perth. That's amazing, isn't it? Watson, thank you. So this is Big Bronson Reed, and we can whoosh this in. So this is Big Bronson. He said, "Originally, I was set to be at WWE Chamber. It would have been an incredible moment, but unfortunately, plans changed. But everything happens for a reason. My wife and I have had our baby early. I was supposed to miss the PLE to make sure I'm here for my family. Thank you for the support to all my friends and family who have reached out to Triple H for guiding me. Now I'm not just big. I am Big Popper." So I did say on the watch long, I'm a bit confused by this because he did put a message out the other day saying that he was missing Elimination Chamber, but not because his wife was pregnant. And now this message has come out to kind of suggest that it is because his wife... Well, in all fairness, he said, I was supposed to miss the PLE to make sure I'm here for my family. So maybe that's a separate issue? I don't know. I'm really pleased for him. I mean, it's brilliant that his wife has had their baby early. So, well, it's not brilliant, but it's good that she's had the baby. So hopefully everything's all right and whatever. Certainly he seems to be in good spirits. So, yeah, you know, I think good positive news there for Big Bronson Reed. But a lot of people wondering as to where he was, because this is a hell of a show for him to miss, of course. Then we got this from CM Punk. CM Punk said, had a rough day today mentally. My heart and spirit are in Perth. Just had a hard day trying to stay positive, and nobody wishes I was there performing for the fans more than me. Enjoy the show. I appreciate you all. So some lovely words there from CM Punk. So Wrestling Pandemonium, thank you. James, shout out to you. Americans groggily rolling out of bed in the morning to watch Elimination Chamber. So this is a little gif of our American friends slowly getting out of bed. Trying to get going. See if they can get a bit of energy going. I've seen so many memes and gifs about like our American friends having to watch this show in the middle of the night. So yeah, very good. John just tagged me in this from Triple H. Congratulations, Bronson. Family is everything and fatherhood is amazing. I am proud of you for not only your work, but for the journey you are now embarking on. Enjoy every moment. You're exactly where you needed to be. So there we go. And look at that. This is amazing, wasn't it? That is a real koala bear. So Nails and NY, shout out to you. Says, well, someone got a new carry-on, just not Bianca. That's true. Bianca obviously was not letting that one go the other day, but it seems like she wasn't the only one that could not let them go. Here is Kevin Owens with a koala bear as he arrived to Elimination Chamber. This was fun. Look at this, Jim. Shout out to you. There was a message that said, watch out for heels. Please report any antisocial behavior. That was inside the stadium. That's really good, isn't it? Watch out for heels. People being heels. Please report any antisocial behavior. Another one here, look. Alex, shout out to you. Kenny, for your thoughts, said, babe, wake up. It's time for Elimination Chamber. So, oh God, there was so many of these memes doing the rounds. Mo Reigns, shout out to you. Austin Theory said, they came to see Big Body Theory. We can whoosh it in and look at this crowd. Look at all of them people. Look at all of them people that turned out to see Austin Theory. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. And then look at this. Look at the size of this crowd, said Kenny, for your thoughts. That is a massive crowd. And it is a brilliant shot as well. I think it was like 52,000. I think they announced the attendance as. So, yeah, very, very cool. And, I mean, look at this. Triple H said, my thanks to Dr. Richard Wally and the Middar dancers for delivering the welcome to country ceremony to pay our respects to the traditional custodians of the land, both past and present, ahead of Chamber. So, yeah, I did see someone going, could you imagine if this is a new faction? Which did tickle me. I did find that quite funny. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this image because that is just got to be out of context. That's one of the wildest images I think you'll ever see of Triple H. So, brilliant. Right, and the award for Player Hater of the Year. Yeah, so that is just his comments again. We've already touched on those. So that was the Elimination Chamber folder. We got so many folders. Let's go, shall we, into the women's folder. And you know what? before we even go any further, Tiffany Stratton, take a flipping bow. You might have been the MVP of Elimination Chamber. She absolutely killed it. She absolutely killed it. What I loved about her was not only was she doing her gymnastics, right, which is very impressive, but when she was laying it in, when she was like landing in shots, she was really throwing them in. If there was a drop kick, like, it really looked like she was connecting. You know, when she jumps off the top of the pod, she doesn't just do a little kind of crossbody. I mean, she's doing a swanton, and it looked amazing. Like, everything was just being given 120%, and she honestly just stole the show. So Jordan, tagging me in this from Trinity, said, Tiffy time, that peach is mine. So I don't know that Naomi was best pleased about being eliminated, getting eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. Wrestlemania, Shakeem, shout out to you. Wrestlemania saying, did I miss Scott Hall tribute gear? So that is cool, isn't it? That is really cool. So that is Becky in the chamber, seemingly paying respect to Scott Hall. I haven't seen her actually come out and confirm that, but definitely looks like it. Right, this was at the end of the show. John, thank you. Becky basically turns around and says, enjoy the fireworks. They'll be for me at WrestleMania when the man takes on Mommy. So this was see you in Philly, WrestleMania. So there we go. That was right at the end of the show. There's Becky watching on as Rhea secures the victory. And yeah, that's a very, very predictable match, I would say, that we were going to get, but a very exciting one as well. Amar said, it's Tiffy time now. It's flipping Tiffy time all the time. She absolutely killed it. No way, y'all are amazing. And the reason why she's saying that is because during the men's Elimination Chamber match, Tiffy time was being chanted. They were chanting Tiffy time during the men's. No way, y'all are amazing. She really appreciated that. So, yeah, that went down very well. We've got quite a bit of Tiffany Stratton in here because she really did kill it. This was a backstage interview, right? And basically she says that it was the Australian fans' fault, even though they were, like, cheering her. She said they should have cheered louder. So that's why she says that she didn't win, because they weren't cheering loud enough. And then she goes, toodles, and off she goes. So Tiffany, yeah, amazing. Liam, shout out to you. Azza, shout out to you. Yeah, this is Seth, who says Becky effing Lynch. So celebrating the fact that Becky wins the Women's Chamber. And then look at this, Edward, thank you. This from Paz. You already know I had to have my sis looking good. So there is the artwork for Naomi and Naomi's ring gear, which looks really, really fun. I don't know what it's based on. Slimer or something, I don't know. But either way, it's based on, so it looks great. It looks amazing. Naomi always looks amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know quite what it was based on, but it looks cool. Jessica Carr said the best in the world alongside the best in the world. Blessed to be in that chamber tonight. Another goal checked off the list. Proud of me. Grateful. Keep on working. So Jessica Carr, the female referee, was in there with in the chamber. So fun little message from her. Harry, shout out to you. Tiffany Stratton said Australia loves me. I think everyone loves her tonight. She absolutely, I know I keep banging on about it, but she was incredible. But Bianca Belair is not as happy. She is heartbroken following, the fact that she didn't secure the victory. Yeah, look at this. Patrick the Heel's like, what? What is this? What are we doing here? I must admit, I wondered this as well. Like, of all the things that she could do, she decided that was the right thing to do. It's like she's playing the bongos. I mean, she's really going for it in all fairness. So Patrick the Heel's confused. I'm confused. The crowd chanted BS as Tiffany Stratton was eliminated, and they booed Liv. They booed Liv Morgan, right? I was not expecting that, but yeah, she was so over. This is amazing. Look, so Bailey said you should have won the Rumble, so she is responding to Bianca Belair's broken heart, and she responds by saying you should have just won the Rumble. Do you remember the other day Bailey put that comment saying that she was jealous because Bianca was holding that koala bear, and Bianca said, well, you shouldn't have won the Rumble and then you could have been here. It's just a little lovely comeback there from Bailey. So there we go. That was the women's one. Let's go over to the men's, shall we? We got a fair few bits in here. So, all right. James, shout out to you. Let's whoosh this one in. So there we go. Randy got rid of Logan, and so Samantha said, thank you, Randy. And then, of course, a few moments later, it was Logan that was responsible for getting rid of Randy. So then she tweeted that picture out as well. So Samantha went, she had a whole range of emotions. But yeah, she went from being grateful to very disappointed because of Logan's actions. Yeah, John, shout out to you. Apparently Kevin Owens did a choke slam for a Make-A-Wish kids. So I don't know this story. I can't find this story. But I'm guessing a Make-A-Wish kid sort of must have requested, can you do a choke slam? And Kevin Owens delivered exactly that. So Wrestle Features says, what a guy. What a guy. Oh, wow, look at this. I'm crying, said Wrestle Features. Logan's reaction at the end, that was, I tell you, I don't know that there's a moment that is on social media as much as that moment. Kevin Owens, like, smashing his head off the side of the pods. I think that's the moment I've seen more than any other. I think it is the most viral moment from the whole of Elimination Chamber. Alex said, this would make a lot of sense. Logan versus AJ versus LA versus Orton versus Kevin Owens. Ladder match. US title. Is that where we're heading? It could be. Crispy Wrestling said, my friend's dog every time I go round their house. Kenny, for your thoughts, said AJ Styles paying over $1,000 for a flight, traveling 26 hours just to beat down LA Knight has got to put him in the running for Hater of the Year. So that is true. That is quite the commitment, isn't it? All that traveling, all that money that he spent just so that he can smash LA Knight with a chair. That is a commitment. Julian said the storytelling with Lashley was great. His shoulder was hurt from Cross's recent attack. The spear he gave to Logan re-aggravated it. That led to him having a hard time locking the hurt lock onto LA Knight. I thought that was a really good observation. Kevin Owens wasted no time in kicking Logan Paul's ass. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you this is because of, right? Because of the drawings. I never saw him doing these, but can you see the drawings? That actually says Kevin sucks. And then it's got an arrow, and then it's got like a big fat body, some stick legs, and some arms. That he got a pen from somewhere, and he drew this on the pot. Kevin sucks, and then drew that. But I didn't see. I don't know if they showed him doing it. Or like where he got the pen from to actually do it, but yeah, crazy. I noticed that during the show, but I wanted to find a picture of it or something, and there it was. Sportskeeda Wrestling said, what was Randy? I don't know. He was kind of tickling his feet, wasn't he? A little. I don't really know what Randy was trying to do there, but it was entertaining. Sportskeeda saying this shot goes hard, and it does, doesn't it? Doesn't that look awesome? I think what makes it better is Bobby with his hands on his hips kind of looking up as Randy is posing away. Looks amazing. It looks like a statue. It's amazing. Here's Logan, look, saying how it started at that press event that we looked at that little video clip from earlier, versus how it's going. And there he is with the brass knucks knocking out Randy Orton and costing him, obviously, the chance to pick up the victory. I think Randy had just hit an RKO as well, so I think he was literally moments away from potentially winning this chamber. So I thought that was a bit cheeky. That was only tweeted out an hour ago at the time of recording this. Look at this. Logan says RKO Randy knocked out. RKO. And then AJ Styles has addressed his appearance, explaining why he attacked LA Knight. So what he said was, you messed with the wrong man. I'm no longer all about winning. I'm about hurting people, and not just LA Knight, because I'm AJ Styles. So that's what AJ Styles had to say following him getting involved in that match. Let's go to, it doesn't really matter, we could go to this one. This is the men's tag match. So Cole said Damian Priest has got replica tag belts, so it's still got stickers on the back of it, on the back of that belt there. So Damian Priest with a replica tag belt in the ring. Isamar, thank you. Well, now we know. Fade said they had to black out the screen because the whole front row was flipping off Dominik. I don't know if you noticed, but the screen did go black for a bit. You could still hear what was being said, but you couldn't see anything. And apparently the whole front row was flipping off Dominik, which is why they did it. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. The way Finn Balor was selling his finger had me crying. It looks like there's blood there, though, you know. It looks like there's blood. He looks like he is. Look at that. Oh! So, Shaquem, shout out to you. Yeah, look, Finn Balor later said, I typed this with one thumb. Damian Priest said, this chamber was special. Love my crew. Judgment Day rules. What do you think of the new Catch Republic name? Well, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't mind that badge in the middle. I like that badge. I think that looks kind of cool. And these, you can see the new kind of graphics they're coming down to. Not sure about the theme. Not sure about, it's pretty generic. And I think they just shout like New Catch Republic. Don't know. Not sure. I'd be interested to know what you lot think about the new graphics, the new logo, the new theme. They did introduce this. They came out literally a few hours before this on SmackDown. They didn't have any of this. And now they've got all this. So, yeah, New Catch Republic. That's the name they're going with. Right, let's go with Cody, shall we? And make our way down. So, right, yeah, I mean, we can read this. Let's go whooshing it in, shall we? How much is there, actually? Oh, God, there's loads. We won't read it all, but I'll just give you the overview. So, Cody was told he was facing Roman at WrestleMania in the fall. He was not told about The Rock getting the match as part of his deal on the 3rd of January. So, any interview he said about finishing the story before the Rumble was with the idea that he was definitely getting the Roman match. Rhodes was told the day of the Rumble that The Rock was now facing Roman, even though he was still going to be winning the Rumble. He was also told that they would be going to Reigns against him later. So all the post-match stuff of building that match wasn't there to swerve people, but maybe to build to a later match. There was an injury angle that was planned for Cody that even people who knew this complete story were not aware of how to get Rhodes out of the match and to get The Rock in. At the time, CM Punk was going to win the chamber and he was going to face Seth. Punk getting hurt changed everything, although they still had no use for a men's chamber. as Cody at that point was going to choose Seth. So if Cody was going to choose Seth, what did we need the chamber? It's a mess, isn't it? That's all this. All that comes across to me from this is it's a mess, right? They didn't do the Rhodes injury angle, and everyone thought the angle, which was from Paul Levesque, using Rhodes to endorse The Rock, worked perfectly, given the crowd. So they thought that what they had done had gone really well. The social media reaction was enough, though, that The Rock wanted to go heel, and very quickly, WWE subtly pushed him in that new direction. And just talking about when Logan posted about "We want Cody." So I don't actually know where all of this is coming from. I don't know if this is them. So this is the reported timeline as to how it kind of all played out. But I don't know about you. It just leaves me with more questions than answers. It's just really, it's confusing. So I don't know. I'm not really sold on it personally. Maybe I need to sit down and give it some serious time. Maybe this is not the right place for it. Perhaps we'll have a look at it at a different time, but I don't know. I find myself reading it and coming up with way more questions, to be honest. Way more things I can think of that I want answers to, you know? Right, here we've got Jordan, shout out to you. So, world champion Seth Rollins says he's operating on a level so high, above any level that The Rock has ever operated at, that The Rock couldn't lace his boots in the best years of his career, let alone now. Reese, shout out to you. So, look at this. Reese says, even this tweet has The Rock putting up an L rather than the ones. So Paul Heyman has sent this out. This is from Heyman, yeah? The actual Heyman. Look, 2.2 million followers. This is, I'm guessing, a fan graphic. And even that has got The Rock doing the wrong hand gesture. Even that has got The Rock doing the L rather than the acknowledging. It's clever, innit? It's clever. It's good. It's a really good graphic, that. Rikishi said yeet. So that sort of came out of nowhere. I just love this. Mr. Wrestling here said a retro poster of WrestleMania. That's how it would have looked like back in the day. I just love that. What the world is watching. WrestleMania 40. What the world is watching. Brilliant. Love that graphic. Yeah, look at this. So, Alex, thank you. Tribal Chief. Wait. Is Rollins making the ones? There you go. Look, he said acknowledge, and Rollins puts his hand up and quickly puts it back down. You can look at it again here. Look, so you got Grayson Waller. He said, can we just acknowledge Roman Reigns? Right? The Tribal Chief, please rise. Look at Seth. Look at Seth. Ooh. Now, I did manage, look, to get a better screenshot of what he actually does. Right, this is taken from that moment, and he actually, you can see 1, 2, that is his middle finger. Seth basically doesn't acknowledge Roman, he sticks his middle finger up to Roman. Right, so that's 2 fingers there, there's another one here, there's a thumb over there, so he basically sticks his middle finger up, so that's what he's doing. So I was thinking of making a video for this because that felt like, wow, quite the moment. You know, is it Seth, like, secretly working with Roman? But I think it was just his way of flipping him off, to be honest. Shakeem, thank you. Chamman said, I love Seth Rollins' homage to Prince. Yes, Prince. Nobody else. I think the reason he said that is because we have seen the Velveteen Dream, where in these, and I'm pretty sure that Seth, he looks really happy there, doesn't he? He looks thrilled. I'm pretty sure that is in tribute to Prince rather than to the Velveteen Dream. Edward, shout out to you. Wrestlemania said same energy. So, yeah, that's true, actually. When he curb stomped Theory really spiked. Really spiked. And it is very reminiscent of Shawn Michaels. So, yeah, very cool. Vamphy said Seth with that 2000s Hot Topic fit. So it is true. I mean, these trousers were baggy, man. They were so baggy. But this is nowhere near the most outrageous thing we've ever seen. It's probably the most conservative thing we've ever seen him wear. So I was expecting something like even more outlandish than this. So yeah, Vampy, I think that's a pretty fun meme, buds. Babyface Austin Theory time. It is true. So obviously Seth goes and delivers this curb stomp, and just look at Grayson. He just stands back and allows it to happen. And I think the reason why he does that is because he's a heel and he is not gonna stand up for his friends. Heels don't really do that. There's no loyalty amongst heels. There's no friendship, real friendship amongst heels. So I think he was just standing against the ropes, just sort of like, well, I'd like to help, but there's not much I can do. And I'm certainly not going to take a beating for you, so. But yeah, it is true. Are we now going to build towards a feud between these two because he didn't help him? It could easily just be ignored. But you could understand Austin Theory being off with Grayson Waller for not being there for him, you know? Sportskeeda just pointing out this sign in the crowd said Rocky sucks, and loud Rocky sucks chants during the show tonight. Sportskeeda Wrestling said Seth did all that just for Grayson to hit him with a cool story, bro. That's true, yeah. He did, didn't he? And then he did say, cool story, bruv. Seth Rollins said he's just days away from being cleared. So he said he had an announcement and obviously went down this big announcement. And then he did say, he jumped in and said, cool story, bruv, which was very cheeky. But Seth Rollins just a few days away from being cleared. So we've done that. We can have a look at the women's tag match, work our way down this. Don't really get this, to be honest. Brady, thank you. It says Candice LeRae's entrance jacket. I feel like I probably need to have a better knowledge of Candice LeRae to understand quite what this pattern means, but it does say mum. It does say mum, so I don't quite know what that symbolizes, but that is what was on Candice LeRae's jacket. There is Johnny Gargano and Quill staying up to, well, trying to stay up to watch Mommy and Indi. It is very early, or is it very late? Either way, we're up to watch Mom and Big Sis kill it at Elimination Chamber. Koji Code, thank you. Kairi says, and still, so she's tweeted that picture out. Indi says, what a night. So there is Indi and Candice, and you can see, like, look at this. Amazing scenes. Welcome home, Indi. Despite leaving without the titles, Indi Hartwell was happy to be in her home country alongside Candice LeRae. So what she said was it was surreal and that she's been crying happy and sad tears. And Byron's like, well, you know, I hope you continue crying and continue enjoying your evening. She's like, you want me to keep crying sad tears? And they kind of go off on Byron. It's really fun, actually. Candice just goes, I'm going to take over this interview, snatches the microphone away. And she ends up trying to do the interview herself at the end. Just saying, is there any kind of final word you would like to say? So, yeah, you know, it was brilliant. Io applauded the fact that the Kabuki Warriors retained. And Kairi Sane said, this is for Io. So there we go. Io has got that coming back her way. So we have done the women's one. We've done the men's one. We've done Rhea. We've done the men's tag. We've done Cody. We've done the women's tag. Oh, God, we're working through this. Yeah, this is only a short one, SmackDown, but Dante Chen basically said, although the outcome was unfavorable, it was still another history-setting moment of my own. By wrestling my first match on SmackDown, I became the first Singaporean to do so. So Dante Chen became the first Singaporean national to compete on SmackDown. So there we go. That's fun little facts. Wrestling Observer newsletter. Look at this. So WWE just won the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Promotion of the Year Award. Last time they won it was during the Attitude Era. Wow. And I really mean that as well. Wow. Last time they won this awards was the year 2000. So WWE winning this. I don't put much stock in this. You know, it doesn't matter, but I think it's a real indicator of how hot they are right now, right? Little joke. Just a little joke. I saw this. I thought it was funny. David, shout out to you. Ringside News. There's Triple H gloating because Tony Khan has obviously been Booker of the Year 2021 to 2023, but no more because this year's Booker of the Year, and by quite a distance, 360 votes to 146, is Triple H. The Wrestling Observer Booker of the Year is Triple H. And actually, I seem to remember Dave Meltzer saying that Triple H should have got it last year as well. But it is Triple H this time. Edward says yes, go Ids. So there we go. There was loads of awards. We could have gone through all the different awards. Rhea Ripley was Female of the Year. I think Worst Show of the Year was Crown Jewel. WWE Crown Jewel. I think AEW Revolution was the Best Show of the Year. Dynamite was the Best Weekly Show. So, you know, there was definitely awards in there for AEW as well. But WWE winning Promotion of the Year, Triple H winning Booker of the Year, that's big for those. That's big for those. Certainly Wrestling Observer, because I think that fan base just sort of leans a little more towards AEW. We know that that's a promotion that Dave has come out and said that he really enjoys, and it kind of caters more to his taste. So for the readers of that publication to award WWE Promotion of the Year, Triple H Booker of the Year, it just shows how hot the company is right now. Oh, God, this is amazing. I can't believe this. I can't even breathe. Look at this. Chelsea Green. It's in the game. Chelsea Green, the special intro, is in the game. So, Sam, shout out to you. Look at this. Alex, thank you, my friend. This is Cody Rhodes' action figure that's in 2K. Look at it. Isn't that amazing? Cody Rhodes action figure in the 2K24 game. You can play as Cody Rhodes. I really want loads of Mattel figures in the game. I just want a Mattel action figure game now. That's all I want. I think that's amazing. I cannot believe that they've done this and made this. I think it's amazing. Casual LA Night Enjoy, thank you. The Slim Jims that are weapons now in the game. So Slim Jims in the game that you can use as weapons. And apparently, Trent found this out. So apparently there was a hidden John Cena action figure in 2K23. I don't quite know how you got it. Some people are saying you had to get a certain code. But there was a John Cena action figure that you could play as in 2K23. Never knew that. So there we go. A bit of 2K news. Bit of merch. Didn't get this. Eric, shout out to you. Austin Theory said, get the new Austin Theory live shirt. So like it's an old school kind of SmackDown design. But I just didn't really get why we were doing it. I didn't really get why this is his new shirt. Or what this has really got to do with anything. I don't know. But there's his new shirt. That's the new Austin Theory shirt. We need to go into the fun folder. I don't know if we've got loads. Oh, we got a few bits. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So do you remember we spoke about John Cena having an OnlyFans now, Ricky Stanicki, right? Look at this from Randy Orton. He said, let's collab. A John Cena, Randy Orton, OnlyFans collab. Amazing. And let's collab. So Harry, thank you. Right? I think John Cena did respond. There we go. John Cena said, excited to create some content together. DM for more. No under 18s. Snake. Fist. Bubbles. So that's what he responded to Randy Orton. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. I don't even know. This is just mental. John Cena has created an OnlyFans, in all fairness, to promote a film, right? And then you've got Randy going, let's collab. And you've got John Cena going, I'm excited to create some content together. What a time to be alive. Right, John, shout out to you. Wrestlemania said Drew is just being a menace. So here's a really fun meme. This is when he drew the tears on Cody, but they're making out he actually put the Stardust face back on him. So I do like that meme. That's pretty fun. Look at this. Real Kyle, shout out to you. Live, laugh, laundry. I don't know if they're just wrestling fans or if that's just by like pure coincidence, but live, laugh, laundry. That's pretty good, isn't it? Oh, look at this, Koji Ko. Shout out to you. So Joe Mashups has taken the shocked Undertaker from his thumbnail that we looked at a few days ago. And we're starting to see some memes for this now, which is brilliant. I played 2K24 early and there's shocked Undertaker. There's so many things that you could have in the background and then you put shocked Undertaker in front. Man, I feel like there are so many ways that you can use that. So many ways. But I played 2K24 early. Shocked. I love that. It's brilliant. Coach Co, shout out to you. So we've done fun, done merch, done 2K, done Wrestling Observer, done SmackDown, done the women's tag match, done Cody, done the men's tag match, done men's elimination chamber, done... We haven't done other. So we've got to do Rhea and we've got to do other. So, look at this. Tony said the most amazing part of Chamber might have been the ref's eyebrows. It was. It's amazing. They are beautiful. Right, Buddy Matthews said, good luck, Rhea. You deserve 60,000 people screaming your name. Take your moment. Well, it was only 52,000, but I get his point. Alex, shout out to you. Look at this. Look at Shaquem. So here's Zelina Vega saying hashtag new profile picture. Hashtag she acts like no one knows she did cry pout. So there she is. Like Zelina's making out that Rhea is crying in this picture. Looks like she's found a better one to use though by the looks of it. Looks like she's got a better image that she's gone with. But that was her new profile picture for a bit. You might remember Zelina was looking forward to seeing Rhea ugly cry. And so she was keeping a close eye out for that. Oh, my heart. So there we go. This is probably... Oh, there she is crying, isn't she? She is crying in that moment. She is crying in that moment. So she's on her knees. She's overwhelmed. I reckon that she's got her picture from that, isn't she? That profile picture is from this here. Probably when she turns to the camera. Boom, there. I reckon Zelina's took that. Here we go. Look, there's yeah. And there's Zelina. Drinking them tears. And that is the profile picture that's from that. Zelina said, are you kidding? I've been waiting for this moment. And the reason why she's doing it is look what Rhea Ripley did in the past. She had Zelina crying as her header on social media. There's... So Zelina has been waiting months and months and months to get some payback. And so she's drinking up them tears, man. She's drinking them up. Crispy Wrestling said there's a sign in the crowd that says Nia injured me. WWE Creative Humor said there are very few angles that we can shoot Rhea Ripley and also keep our TV PG rating. I know. It was all getting a little bit hot, wasn't it? I think we were all getting a little bit hot under the collar. The Boulder said the crowd is chanting my hole at Nia. They were. Whenever she would like hit a leg drop and Rhea would move out the way, the crowd would be like, my hole! Rhea Ripley said, Australia, thank you. So tweeting that out about an hour ago. Triple H said, what a week it's been for Rhea Ripley. She's a main event superstar anywhere in the world. But this homecoming just turned things up a notch. Congrats to your women's world champion. Next stop, Wrestlemania. And there's Dominik saying the best. Hashtag mommy, hashtag Elimination Chamber at Rhea Ripley. So that was Dirty Dom. And here we go. This is our final folder. So actually not as bad as what we maybe feared, although this does look quite long. Jordan, shout out to you. So WrestlePurist said, those at WWE have confirmed talks with Sylvester Stallone about appearing at WrestleMania 40, but said that as of earlier in the week, Stallone said there is a scheduling conflict. So a deal hasn't been done, right? Don't know if they're going to be able to do one. No, doesn't say that they're going to be able to do one. That's from Wrestling Observer Newsletter. So, don't know. Be good if they could, but maybe that's just not possible. Nick Aldis said the architect of the Renaissance era. Is that what we're going to call this? The architect of the Renaissance era. Is that what we're in? The Renaissance era. Right, Metal Maniac said, interesting information. This is true. So basically, they asked Andrade about how did it feel when you walked out at the Royal Rumble and you got that amazing reaction. And Andrade said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. My mask is made of thick leather. It completely covers my head. I could not hear a thing. He said it wasn't until I took it off, I was in the ring, I sensed there'd been a good response. But he said it was my wife, it was Charlotte, that told me like it was amazing. And when I watched it back, I could see. But how interesting. He says, I cannot hear a thing when that mask is on. So I thought that was interesting. So Metal Maniac, thank you. Alex said next week SmackDown is cooking. Yep. Next week greatness is coming. They've confirmed not only The Rock, but Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown as well. Next week SmackDown. Unmissable. Alex again, thank you. John Cena is trying to make it in for WrestleMania 40 and to do something. So don't know that he's going to have a match, but he's desperately trying to make it so that he can be there at WrestleMania 40. Yeah, man, this was amazing. Fard Mania Ahmed, shout out to you, buddy. Said, I got the Trinidad flag guy to acknowledge you. So there we go. So apparently Trinidad flag guy did see a clip of this series of us talking about him. So Trinidad flag guy knows that we have acknowledged him. How amazing is that? Look at, oh god, I was talking about this during the live stream. This cracks me up. We need to look at this. We need to go full screen. So this is right. Oh, will it open? Let's go. Boom, boom. There it is. So Trinidad flag guy, right, says, love that clip. So he saw us talking about him and he says, love that clip. Where did you see that? And he said, I'm dead center tonight. Be on the lookout, right? And he was actually. He was dead center tonight, he's right. And that's a British YouTuber. Sort of famous. Guys, I'm sort of famous. Yeah. Sort of famous. Not famous. Sort of famous. feels like an insult. Even though I don't think I'm famous at all, sort of famous is sort of like, I don't know, it's a bit, I feel like I've been stabbed in the back there. Sort of famous. And look at the response is even worse. Right. And then he goes, Wrestling Days. He goes, oh, okay. Clearly never heard of me. I told him you acknowledge him. And he goes, do that. So there we go. So I feel like he's very unimpressed with me, but I rate him. I still acknowledge Trinidad flag guy, even though I feel like my good name has been dragged in the mud. Even though, like, you don't want to tell someone your name and the response to be, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Brilliant. Well, I feel great now. So, but even so, I stand by everything I said. Trinidad flag guy is the GOAT. He is the true leader of the WWE universe. So Ahmed's brilliant, just brilliant. Thank you so much. That really did tickle me. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much for reaching out to him. And yeah, really, really cool. Hey, look at this. This is awesome, said Walter J. Look, here is Triple H coming out and embracing The Undertaker during the One Man Dead show. And basically he said, like, you know, this will always be the measuring stick. That was Triple H talking about Undertaker. This will always be the benchmark. This is what everyone will always be measured against. Amazing. It's a lovely little clip, that is. Yes, do you remember we saw that Undertaker Hall of Fame pop? Apparently more on the way. So Metal Maniac said the Undertaker Hall of Fame pop is a new series, GameStop exclusive in the UK. The first one was Warrior. Apart from the Undertaker one, Kane is also getting one. Keep up the work with the videos. Thank you, my friend. Don't know how many we're getting. It looks like it just says coming soon quite a few times. Looks like it's a range of about 5, but you can sort of see. Let's go full screen because this definitely warrants it. Look at that, man. That is so cool. That's WrestleMania 6 Ultimate Warrior. Love the plaque, man. Look at the Hall of Fame plaque. Kane as well. That's gotta be Kane. Looks amazing. Looks brilliant. Love it. So we've got those two, and so it looks like there's 5. There's 5 that you can collect. We know that Kane is going to be one. We know that Undertaker's going to be one. So there's 2 more that they're doing in this series. I definitely want these. I really want to get my hands on these. They look absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So really excited by those. Oh, James Chadwick, shout out to you. Look, former WWE star Summer Rae signs with BYB Extreme Bare Knuckle Fighting. She's going to do bare knuckle fighting? I'd watch that. I'd be down for watching that. I don't mind a bit of bare knuckle boxing. So, bare knuckle fighting for Summer Rae. Wild. Metal Maniac said, Mattel Basics are changing their name. Okay, so, Basics are now called Main Event Series. Main Event Series 147 will be Rollins, AJ Styles, $1 Million Man, first time in the line for Katana, and more. I think in the past they've tried to call Basics just series. You know, that's it. It was Elite figures and series figures. It never caught on. Everyone still calls them Basics. And so now they're like, okay, well, now they're called Main Event Series. I wonder if people are going to still call them Basics. Don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, this is interesting. Thanks for this, James. I really found this interesting. Did you know that Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura starred in a 1991 ABC TV pilot called Tag Team? I did not know this. But there is some screenshots. That is Roddy Piper, Jesse the Body Ventura in a 1991 TV pilot called Tag Team. Very cool. Grayson Waller said the Aussie talent absolutely killed it. I've been preaching to the rooftops for years about the scene here. Best independent talent in the world. So here is Grayson Waller. And he is at the tryouts. He said it's not easy. Not everyone can be as handsome and as athletic or flexible as me. So we're just seeing like some of these people getting a tryout. He said it's not easy. And there's some of the people that gave it a go. So there was a tryout in Australia. Right, Mitchell, shout out to you. Said, could he be NXT bound? So Tama Tonga had his final match in New Japan. And there are some questions about, is he on his way to NXT? Edward, thank you. Dakota Kai is officially cleared to compete for the first time since last spring. Dakota Kai free to compete now. How about this then? In less than 24 hours. So Maurice Knight, shout out to you. Appreciate the support, man. Nick Namath, Dolph Ziggler, has won the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Matt Riddle has won the New Japan World Television Championship. And Mustafa Ali has won the TNA X Division Championship. So all these release stars all winning championships within the last 24 hours. How strange is that? Riddle's a champ. Ziggler's a champ. Mustafa Ali is a champ. How strange is that? Cool, though. Oh, my God, look at this. This is our last one, actually. Did you know that Kevin Owens has got a son, 6'7", about 280 pounds, and he's still growing? Apparently, his son is 16, and there is a picture of him. Apparently, look here. There is Kevin Owens, and apparently that is his son. That is his son, who's 16. And look how he towers over his dad. I didn't know this. I didn't know this. He says that he's not as passionate about wrestling as what Kevin was when he was a kid. But if it's a path that he wants to go in, like at the age of 16, like Kevin said he started when he was 14, but he probably started too soon. But that's Kevin Owens' son, who's 16 and 6'7", and still growing. Wow. Wow. Could you imagine if they got him now and started working with him now, like what he could go on to do? Wow. Yeah, I didn't know. Amazing. So yeah, that's it. That is it. I think we should just get in there under an hour. I bet you was worried it was going to be like 3 hours. I was. There's loads that I left out though, as we said. Loads that I left out. I just tried to keep it like the kind of quirky, unseen bits, you know. Elimination Chamber. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I thought that it was well worth a watch. I know it might not have had that kind of OMG moment, but there was lots of little moments. And we've, honestly, if nothing else, we've got a brand new megastar in Tiffany Stratton. The whole internet is abuzz with her. She's trending. Loads of different sites are just saying how amazing, what a performance she's put in. Obviously, great shots of Rhea and kind of, I think Perth did themselves proud. I think the fans were fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that it's going to be able to rival a WrestleMania or, maybe a SummerSlam or anything like that. But no, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thanks a lot for watching Unseen. We will be back with another episode tomorrow. There's obviously even more reaction to Elimination Chamber coming out. Of course, the superstars will be flying back now, so they'll be in the air for 20 odd hours. So maybe it'll be a little quiet. Maybe things will quieten down a little bit. But I just wanted to give you that initial reaction, some of that initial stuff that was being said during and after Elimination Chamber. So thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.